Hey folks, and welcome to this guide on how to beat the Sands of Time skirmish trail from Stronghold Crusader Definitive Edition demo. Without wasting much of time, I'm gonna start off with it. So as soon as the game starts, you wanna expand the stockpile, place down a market, and build a granary. You can reduce the amount of food you give to the peasants to half rations right from the start, and also increase the taxes to low taxes. Next, place down a dairy farm, and as soon as that is done, make sure you make a moat because this gives you the safest and quickest defense. Place down 6 woodcutter huts and 5 to 6 hovels and plop down a watchtower and make sure you make some stairs so that you can have access to it. Plop down the armory and start off your weapon production with 3 to 4 fletchers workshop. While they are busy making bows, you need to wall off this section to safeguard your peasants from all the incoming spears and arrows from the enemy, which are gonna be there soon. Then place down a stone quarry and a couple of ox tethers. Next, you want to place down the iron mines, which are going to be your main source of income. Then, place down a mill and 4 to 5 bakeries and buy just a bit of wheat. By this time, your troops would have finished digging the moat and you can send all the archers up on the tower and pull back the spearmen so they just don't die. Also keep an eye on the popularity because as soon as it's below 50 or nearing 50, you want to reduce the taxes and give them normal rations. Place down another tower and connect both of them. Make some more arches and put them on top of the towers. Now you can set up the auto trading for the wheat so that you don't need to keep manually buying them from the market. Every once in a while, when you have some spare wood, make sure you keep placing more iron mines. Also finish the rest of the walls once you have enough stone. Then you can start your sword and shield production by building an armorer's workshop and a blacksmith's workshop. Cover the farm with stone walls so that your farmer doesn't get killed by ranged enemies. Now's the fun part. You want to make an engineer's guild and make 3 engineers. Send them to the iron mine area and instruct them to make a trebuchet. And then we are going to ruin this guy's economy. But this is a thing you're going to keep coming back to. Keep targeting his granary to mess up his popularity and his economy in general. Now you can assign one of the Fletcher's workshop to make crossbows instead of bows and also build a leather armor workshop. Now place a couple of watchtowers near the iron mine areas because the enemy troops are gonna stand there across the river and are gonna keep farming your miners. Place down more iron mines and let the industry boom. You'll also have a lot of armor to sell, so you might want to set up the auto trading on for them as well. At about this time, you should have enough flour and wood, so place down a few more bakeries and set the rations to extra rations. Also, you can now start buying hops and convert them into ale and give it to your peasants for some extra popularity boost. With all that in action, you can bump up the taxes. Now your city is pretty much set up and it's gonna keep printing money and resources. So let's prepare for war. Now what you want to do is recruit a lot of engineers and instruct them to make portable shields. This is your key to victory. Now make as many of them as possible. I recommend somewhere around 60 to 70 of them. Prepare some more units and once they are all ready, make sure you assign separate hotkeys to each of them. To do that, simply select all of the specific units, hold Ctrl and press one of the number keys. And once you're done assigning them, send them all forward one by one. Make sure the portable shields are the first one to reach any specific location so that they are the ones soaking up the damage. Now bring all your units right about here and place down 3 to 4 trebuchets along the edge of the river. You're gonna use these trebuchets to attack this guy's buildings. Also, make sure you keep bugging the other guy down here as well. Once you are satisfied with the amount of damage dealt to him, toss in a couple of cows and move your units forward. In case the nomad decides to send in his units to attack your units, just send in the swordsmen and make quick work of them. Now defeating the nomad is actually quite easy as he doesn't enclose his castle. So just send in your swordsmen and make sure you keep spamming the attack button on the lord himself. Otherwise, your swordsmen might get distracted with other units, take a lot of damage and waste your time. And as soon as the lord is killed, all the other units belonging to that lord die automatically, so you don't need to worry about them. Once you dispatch the first nomad, you can move on to the other one. And he is already half destroyed because of all the tomfoolery you did with your trebuchet. Just send in your swordsman and make quick work of him. Once that is done, just move all your units towards the sentinel, move ahead from the left flank. In my experience, this side of the wall is easier to breach, as this has the ballista instead of the mangonel, and the mangonel deals a lot of damage. Once your units are there, just build a lot of trebuchets and destroy this tower right here. Now he's gonna keep rebuilding it. So you also wanna move forward your swordsmen so that your units are too close for him to build anywhere around. Destroy the walls and send forward your swordsmen onto his keep. Remember, you need to keep spamming the attack and move button on the lord or on top of the keep, as again the swordsmen might get distracted on other units. Once your swordsmen are on top of the keep, dispatch the lord, hoist your flag, and claim victory. Now that was a quick little guide on how to beat this skirmish mission from Stronghold Crusader Definitive Edition demo. And I hope this guide helped you out. If it did, make sure you drop in a thumbs up. And I'm gonna do more of these Stronghold videos, so make sure you're subscribed if you're interested in them. And if you think there are better ways to do things, which I'm sure there are, just drop them down in the comments below. Thanks a lot again for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.